What makes me happy? Oh, I think the first thing that makes me happy is my daughter. She's a sweet young woman, but she does watch out for me quite a bit. I'm thankful for that too.
All right. My mom's always been funny and always been goofy, but she's also very self-conscious. One of the gifts that we've been given now is that her filter is lifted a little bit more, and so she actually seeks out moments to be goofy. And she...
Well, my name is Kristy Miller. My daughter, Andrea.
Yep, I'm Andrea. Both a couple of single gals living it up in West Michigan together.
Yeah.
She's my person. She's my best friend. She's been my provider my whole life. I can't even imagine what it would be like to have her being taken care of by someone she didn't know. If you have Alzheimer's, you are struggling to trust the world around you. And so if you at least have one stable force in your life, your family, the people that you've seen your entire life, the people that know your favorite foods, it can be an anchor. And I've noticed that it's made a difference in my mom's life.
No, that should be enough.
Yeah?
I'm trying to figure out, when did you move in with me?
So we've been living together in this apartment for 2 years now.
I started living by myself, and that was fine. But along the way, there was something that happened, and I had to make a change. I had to make a change, so I'd be talking about something, and then there was a time where I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm going to say. But I had a lot of that, and it just got a little more and more and more. And I think I started to get a little more quiet, too. I guess I just did not want to talk about it. I knew something was different, but I didn't really know what it was. And I wanted to talk to my daughter and tell her, but I just didn't know how to put it together.
I remember the moment that we got the official diagnosis that she had young onset Alzheimer's. Typically, my mom has always been the type of person where she tells me that it's okay to feel your feelings. But this time was the first time that she told me, I'm going to need you to be strong. And that's what I'm trying to do now for her.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Yeah, that's fine.
You approve? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of misconceptions around Alzheimer's. When you hear the diagnosis, people assume their life is over. But a person's life isn't over because they have a cognitive disease. They're still experiencing joy, happiness, sadness. The way that they express their feelings may be different. The way that they process them may be different. But they are still just a human being having a very hard experience.
If something goes wrong in that, it's like, Mom, no, you just sit. I will take care of that for you. And then sometimes I feel like a little kid.
This disease creates lots of space for miscommunication and for misunderstandings on both ends. And I'll make assumptions, thinking that I know what she's talking about, just to find out, no, she was right. It's just the way she communicated it was different.
Okay, let me do it again.
My biggest piece of advice is to stay curious. Be willing to experiment. Be willing to get things wrong. Be willing to play. You will, along the way, find solutions that you didn't even think were going to be important or helpful, or you thought maybe they were too silly to work. But that's where I found all the stuff that works. So I had noticed that she would typically take her toothbrush or toothpaste, and she would wrap them in a towel and stick them in her closet, or she'd keep them in her purse because there was just this nervousness that they would be taken, or maybe nervousness that they weren't hers. I found some yellow duct tape. I wrote in Sharpie Kristy's toothpaste and toothbrush. Her whole bathroom is covered in yellow duct tape. But it's amazing, that little tweak changed everything. And it built so much trust in her that these are my things, this is where they belong, they're okay.
I'm getting better as far as slowing down. Okay, Kristy, just sit, take your time. Think about what you're hearing, and then it'd be like, oh yeah, that's right, such and such.
Everyday memory may not always be there, but they remember a lot of their past. And I think people have such a hard time with, maybe they won't remember today. Maybe they won't remember right now. But that's okay. Today isn't all we have in life. We have an entire lifetime, all of these wonderful memories and experiences that we've had, so focus on those. There isn't a cure yet, but if you can't treat the disease, then treat the personhood, treat the joy, treat the empathy. Those need attention too.
It's just the idea of, I want to live a good life.
So do you think that you have a good life?
Before, I thought I didn't, but then after a while, I just started taking a look around things, and I realized that I have more than I think I have.